So come on in, take a sip, let's wind down. And today we are doing a Wednesday construction, and we're doing it with a fabulous little red Austrian table wine. It's just a fabulous little red wine. I could not recommend it more. And it's really in very much a generic, almost basic package, but when you get those notes, that's almost as if I'm taking my nose into a claret. It's just quite a bouquet, quite lovely, and a heck of a nice way to wind down with you for the Hump Day grid. So that's not a bad way to do it. Let's hop into our grid and let's see what we got for the day. Okay, so we have a Kareem IS construction, edited, of course, by Joel Faliano. Our best as always to Mr. Shorts. Will, we hope you get better. I hope you get to feeling great and soon. L'chaim. All right. So let's hop into this grid and let's see what we've got here for our hump day. I got to tell you, after the last couple of days, I felt like we were in a real desert on Monday and Tuesday. So just really hoping that Wednesday, today is going to be the king of clever grids. So let's just see how lucky we are in that regard. Okay, so visitor to Mecca, typically known as Haji. So, and here comes my very first customer of the day in Cafe Christophe. Labor leader Jimmy. So Hoffa tells me that the Haji is correct. And Peter Pan refuses to become an adult. That's a known. Lamar Odom. Okay, so Pop Rock's Jonas Brothers, perhaps? So far? Well, I don't know. We got Hoffa and we got Haji in there. I guess it can't be that bad. Dual Cry. Huh. It will change the way you see yourself. Well, I'm thinking like a funhouse mirror, but I don't know. Let's see. Throw one's hands up, say. Well, maybe flail. On the line could be at stake. So, a dual cry could be I'm hit. Well, that's awful. Frozen Snowman, I think, is Olaf. Point of no return on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Its parent company is Hyundai, and I think that's Kia. So, work on Broadway could be to act. Okay. Honorific for a Catholic cardinal. Well, it's probably eminence. That's what you would call them. Your eminence. So, I don't know just yet, though, because typically you would have like a his eminence, blah, blah, plus tax. So I don't know if we've got a rebus in here somewhere or what, but I also don't think that Funhouse Mirror is going to fit into this small space. So, but with this in here, I think I can say that would be final answer, though. And and I could not play that game and expect to win any money because I wouldn't get through I'd have to use up all of my lifelines on the very first 5 minutes of the show because I don't know anything about the pop culture stuff that they always ask about. Asteroids made a big impact on it in the 1980s. That A and that T tells me it's Atari. And once again, kind of a deceiving capital. AirPod holder. How about an ear? That's kind of funny, actually. Light racing vehicle. I think that's a rally car. UK military arm could be the Royal Air Force. So I think this is a rally car. And I need to get back up here on track. I need to tackle this, whatever's going on is what I need to do. Rho, Sigma, and then Tau Upsilon. Okay, so choices for party organizers. Top pilot. Makes mistakes, could be heirs. Boy, that should really be my middle name. So top pilot is probably an air ace, and therefore Hot Peppers looks a lot like Serrano's. I think that's two R's, A-N-O-S. I don't know. I'm having to work a lot around stuff here. So maybe eco, efficiency, painter, Duchamp. That would be Marcel, I think. Unless there's another Duchamp I'm not familiar with. Okay. So, yeah, okay. I think this is a rebus. I think that's a funhouse mirror. So that would be SE and then MI. So essentially, it looks like this rebus is going to be the word semi, maybe, because on the down, I got his eminence. So semi, it is. Is that going to be a recurring thing for us? We're going to find that out clearly, but I think this is party organizers are going to be concerned with themes, perhaps, like my sister is. She's always doing that for us. And so his eminence. So again, we can just put an N in here. And what does that give us? Foreign Policy Group, National Security Council. Very nice. Floral bubble tea flavoring. Well, you know what? For grins and giggles, I'm going to just put semi in here. Maybe that'll help me be a bit faster. No, I didn't want it there. I want the rebus there. Okay, semi. See if that's the case. And if this is the case, I mean, this is really just pretty clever stuff. I'm liking it, and I think we might have had the rain that ended the longest drought of my life here of 2 days. So I think this might be rose milk. And if so, I'm liking how semi's playing out, but I'm not quite getting the theme just yet. Caregiver for a pregnant woman, and I guess that would be a nurse midwife, which fits right into semi. So we have a D and then a wife. One of my good friends at work is a nurse midwife. General Motors subsidiary with emergency services. What was that called? We used to have it in like our vehicles. Is it OnStar or something? Yeah. OnStar? Yeah, I think it is. That's right. Okay, OnStar. Okay, spiral horned antelope would be an eland. And on the limb, investigators' interest, usually a motive, right? I feel good about that. Boxes for crackers. Safes, maybe, like safe crackers. Again, clever stuff. I'm afraid to brag on it too much just yet. I'm a little gun shy from yesterday, but you know what? Somebody was just whispering in my ear, be positive. So positive it is, because so far this has been a really clever little old grid, and I kind of like it. So concluding in court could be to rest. Flat, I guess that could be even. God, 4 letters, it could have also been a crib, right? So monthly expense, I'm assuming rent. And blue in Spanish is azul. All right. Quick refresher, perhaps a nap. Like much cotton candy. I guess pink. Rapper, a little Uzi Vert. Operate as a program. Yeah, run. Okay, so I guess we're just talking about just in general. Though when I think of cotton candy, I got to be honest with you, I think of the blue variety, whatever that tastes like. Garment that might have a built-in bra for short. I don't know. I mean, I don't wear these, but I'm thinking maybe a cami. High school course in which one might be graded on a curve. Oh, now that is beyond clever. That is fabulous. We're talking about calculus. I'm absolutely loving that. I'm gotta account for them waves. Teen follower, maybe ager, pain. That's an ager. I guess that could be agony. I don't know for sure. But I'm gonna go with teenager. Mount Rushmore and the Taj Mahal, for example, they sound like monuments. If I gotta say, The Monuments Men, if you haven't seen it, it was really a clever movie. I think I've seen it 4 times already. It's quite fun. A Hard Day's Night songwriter would be John Lennon, of course. Those are generally easy because it can be Lennon and McCartney, and they're not the same length. So some navels. It's funny when I get this I don't have anything on it. I always just go blank, 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 and then IES. It's going to be innies or outies, right? So looks like all we had to do is put the IES at the end. So warhead carriers. So I'm assuming these are going to be cruise missiles. We'll go ahead and put in our rebus of semi. And I think that's all for these rebuses. Yeah, I think so. So, missile. Semi-cruise. Miss Isles. Okay. Just got myself a little confused on that. Red-haired Toon, who is always seeing red. I guess this is going to be Yosemite Sam. He was always just particularly ticked off at everything, wasn't he? Yeah, I think the Tasmanian Devil was too. Or the Tasmanian Devil just delighted in causing, havoc to everything around him. So we had the NSC. I guess we got the NSA here for our secretive organization. Microwave no-no could be a metal. Covers and goo, maybe slimes. All right. Frosty, how about icy? Include in a footnote. I'm assuming we're going to cite that. First and third quarter moons, for example, are a hint to this puzzle's theme. Yeah, I guess those would be quarter moons or half moons. So I guess semicircles. Okay. Well, you know what? At least it had a theme and it had 3 rebuses in it, which is, I think, great. Cleaning product made in Fight Club, and I think that is Lye Soap. Loved that movie. I did love that movie. Forward-looking sort could be a seer. Symbol seen on 8 national flags, though ironically not the U.S. flag. Now, come on. That's just begging us to say eagle, isn't it? Okay, good. All right, so Cancun coins, pesos, and on guard could be alert. Lewd looker, I guess an ogler. I ogle my wife every day. She doesn't call me a lewd looker. Comic actor Sacha Baron Cohen. And I guess we got hero, arts, loyal. Okay, good. Getting right around to it. See, Blank Moskowitz, aka Hawk on Netflix's Cobra Kai. And I think that's Eli, isn't it? Bartender's Valve could be an ale tap. Yeah, I think that is Eli Moskowitz. And so computer addresses can be IPs. Penny pinchers, I guess misers. And that gives us our Eli here for our Moskowitz Mohawk. V flyers, geese. Stared at. Maybe eyed? Well, that's kind of a weird thing to write around. Ein. Ball. Call that might precede first service. Okay, in tennis, it would be a lit. Major campaign expense. I guess we're talking about ads, and a ball could be a gala. And how did we do, Bob? This was really a very clever grid. It was very well constructed. Wasn't all that amusing, but it was clever. I liked it. I liked it a lot. For something, there was really no hook to the catch, right? There was no, okay, semi, and then we're going to draw it all together, right? With semicircles, which is just a way of describing the moon instead of in its quarter and in its quarter phases. And so, interestingly enough, this was a really decent grid for a hump day special, and for not being a total bore. I'm going to give it a nice little gentle thump away, and I guess we'll bring down our to-go slide, right? To see you later, because we appreciate you. We've enjoyed our time with you. It's always a lot of fun. So come in, take a sip, wind down, all that stuff, right? Let's wind down. Talk to me about your wine. Tell me how you're getting it accomplished each day. Let me know about your progress on your grids. So, with that, wir wünschen Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch, auch einen Abend und die erste der Woche für dir. Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, servus, grüß Gott, ciao, Cin-Cin. We'll see you for tomorrow's grid. Be well out there.